And we're back. And we have special guest, Tommaso.
Sup?
And we introduce each other.
I'm Sharon.
Sharon, grab it.
Oh, I'm Sharon. And this here is a prison bitch, Evan.
Evan from Clutch Takes, and we're gonna start. Shut up, Sharon. All right, so we're gonna start off with a special guest with a intro monologue.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, I'd like to thank my mom and my dad.
Oh my god.
Nah, fuck that shit, yo. Here, you take it. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Okay, so let's start it off where it all started. So we went to high school together. So Tommaso, I'll tell you what I remember, how we met, and then you'll tell me like what you remember. So like what I remember is that we were in like grade 9 gym class, and then for some reason it's like September, first day of school, you wear fucking Timbs. We're doing suicides back and forth, and then you fall on your ass. That's the first memory I have of you. Tell me what you remember.
Yeah, I'd just like to say, fuck that punk ass gym teacher, Mr. fucking whatever his name is. Mr. Herringwood or whatever.
Yeah. He's always drunk.
Some douchey name. Fuck, man. I honestly, that's all a blur for me. You just always kind of been there. I thought we fucking met in James S. Bell.
I don't think so, because I didn't go to James.
No, I know, but like that's how long I feel like I've fucking known you.
Did you hear stories of you from James as well?
Of you?
Yeah.
Nah, not really. But like, I don't really remember what the fuck.
I can't remember our first,
All right. First memories. Let's go.
first memories. Sometime second semester, after school, you're like talking some shit. And then you see me with Tyshawn. He started chatting with me. And that's where it started.
What was I chatting to you about?
Yeah. So you're pointing to when you're talking.
No. We were like chatting about.
When point to yourself when you're talking.
What the fuck was
Point
that?
at him.
Don't you ever make that fucking gesture again in front of me.
I'm good. What gesture? I don't know. We were like talking about video games. Fuck, we were both nerds.
Hey, you want me to go?
Oh yeah, how the fuck?
Okay, the first time I met Tommaso was when we were playing basketball at Lanner. Tommaso was so tired he had to fucking take a snooze on the court.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, then we got ice cream, and you bought me a. And so then you bought me an ice cream from an ice cream truck, and then we were trying to get Liam over. And it was like Liam, all 4 of us plus Liam. We were gonna watch fireworks for like Canada's Day, Victoria Day or something. This guy had these like big ass fireworks at Lanner, and then the fireworks started shooting. We were just watching them. They started shooting at the kids. We're like, oh fuck, what the hell's going on? And they're like blowing up at the kids' faces. We were so scared. And then the fucking fireworks started turning towards us. We're like, oh shit, run! We all started running. There's like fucking fireworks like going off like World War II bombs.
I got a firework to the crotch.
Yeah, then you're like fucking running. I was looking out like, Tommaso, let's go. And then you fucking pull like a Cheeto or something, and then you fucking tripped, and the fire went like this, like right over your head. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh man. Yeah, that was a fun night. I was really fucked up. Sharon, you were there, right?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. What was your fucking impression of that night?
I was like, it's the death of Tommaso. I was like, survival of the fittest.
That's neither of us.
Yeah, only other impression was I was gonna push Evan also down.
Let's talk about when you're...
Give him the fucking talking stick.
I am giving him the fucking talking stick.
Alright, Whoa! We got a little spill.
We're not editing this up. Fuck off!
Okay. Are you good?
Next thing you know,
What happened?
All over us.
The fucking foam, man.
Oh shit.
I can't fucking shotgun this shit. I can't fucking
Should we
chug
get like,
it.
should we get like paper towels? Let's get a paper towel.
It's
I
fucking
think it's alright.
It's alright. You alright?
I mean, I'm kind of sticky, but
Yeah,
it's
I get
fine.
paper towels.
Yeah. And we're back. What the fuck? Okay.
What are you, Sportsnet?
No, I'm not Sportsnet. I don't know how to fucking start this. Alright, so now we're going to talk about stories and LCI that we had with Tommaso. I remember this one. You were selling comics. Like some shitty Spider-Man comics. And then Liam calls you up for it, and I think like you came early to the cafeteria, took the dessert, because, dessert, 'cause, like, we had, like, fucking cake there. I was being a fat ass. I wanted more. And you swore at both of us, got on the table, and then somewhere said, "Get off the table, you fat fuck." Do you remember that day?
Let Dan explain it
Nah,
better.
man, that's all fogged out for me. I don't remember.
Let Dan
any of that.
explain it.
What do you mean explain? I explained it.
No, like,
Hey,
Okay, wait, all I remember is
stop with the chooch.
like Tommaso. He just slammed his hands on the table. He was like, and then he like, "What, everyone? I'm selling comics!" He like yelled at the top of his lungs in the middle of the lunchroom. Yeah, he's like, "I'm selling comics!" And then someone in the background at the very back is like, "Shut up, you fat fuck!" And Tommaso was like, "Oh." That's just one of the stories. Another story that just came to the top of my head was when it was near like prom season, and there was this guy. I'm not sure if you remember. He was like an Asian guy named Karma. He was like a year above us.
Yeah.
So like he asked the girl to prom or something like that, and he had like a he had a prom cake, and for some reason like you and Sharon are like, "Cake? Like there's cake outside," and then Sharon's like, "Cake," because Sharon is like loves desserts. So like Sharon and Tommaso were like hunting down for this cake high and low, and meanwhile it's not even for them. It's just for like them together. And I think they got a slice of it, which was like pretty funny.
That was pretty blessed. I think there was weed in it.
Really?
Yeah, I think he said that they were like there was butter in it or something.
Oh god.
It's starting to come back to me. I feel like a fucking. I feel like one of those typical fucking people who has fucking what's the word? No.
Alzheimer's. Deja vu.
No, amnesia.
You just woke out of a coma.
Yeah,
What, you drove off the ditch, forgot your memories or something?
very well could be, man.
Oh shit, another story. Actually, fuck. I think I remember that one. Oh yeah, I remember one time. It was like a rainy day. I had Burger King. You came over to me. You were like, "Sharon." You pointed at me, did this, and did this. I was in my mind like, "Fuck you, you fat fuck."
Hey, fucking tone it down with that shit, eh?
What do you mean tone it down?
Because everybody in the fucking video, all they're gonna hear is, "Oh, you fat fuck." Like, get the fuck out of here.
Someone's gonna calm it
Like,
down.
you just fucking gotta tone it down a little bit. Like, that's your punchline right now. That's your fucking punchline. You gotta change your punchline.
Fat ass?
Yo, I will slap the shit out of you. I swear to God. No, you gotta fucking change it to something better. I'm trying to fucking teach you the ways, man.
Okay. Let's get back on track.
Reaching mama!
Okay, wait.
Yeah, let's tone it down. Okay, wait. So, let's talk. Sharon, do you remember? Should we talk about the prom night?
I think I remember the prom. Yeah, I remember the prom.
Yeah, you were there, right?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
fat ass at the food place.
Sharon, stop saying fat ass.
Wait, you call himself fat ass though?
Yeah.
I call myself fat
It's
ass.
fine.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
It's a
Pete.
loophole. Yeah, loophole.
Okay. So we all pulled up to Tommaso's house in the limo, and the actual prom, like the dance part, was not that good. And then we came.
Food sucked. It tasted like it was fucking microwave.
Yeah, chocolate. Nice.
The what?
That chocolate there. And
What?
cake.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it was kind of not worth $80, but
Oh, definitely
But-
not.
I mean,
Although technically, I used half of Dan's money, so.
Yeah.
I got to feel up a couple of girls that night, so I mean, it wasn't a total loss.
Like who?
Not naming names.
Okay.
Keeping the identities protected.
All right. tell
No
us after the
comment.
podcast.
No
Tell us
comment.
after the podcast.
I will.
So, then we went to like the park. I think there's that grab.
Yeah, Mary Curtis.
Yeah. It was like you, me, Brennan.
I was there.
Yeah.
What's her name? Kennedy.
Aaron.
That fucking wiggly little midget fuck.
Do you remember anything crazy that happened that day? Or you like just fucked? Like how hammered?
Oh, I was fucking hammered, man. What I remember that night, oh man, and the events that transpired the night afterwards. I remember I fucking greened out on my couch while everyone was still there. I woke up and like mostly everybody was gone, but I think Aaron was sleeping on the couch. Just passed out. I think you went home.
I think Aaron went home.
Yeah.
He fucking. Oh, I don't
He
remember.
slept over at your
I'm
house?
pretty sure he crashed on my couch till like 4:30,
Hmm.
and then he dipped with Kennedy.
Oh my God.
But fuck yeah, that was a fun night, man. But Brennan, he left his jar of weed at my house.
Is that like a period?
No, yeah, it's he left a jar of weed at my house. Period.
And
No,
basically you never got that jar back.
No, he didn't get the jar back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he left it at my house. He left the jar at my house, and I grinded it up, rolled a spliff out of it, and this is when I was like just starting out, right? So it was the first time I ever smoked by myself. I was in my feelings a little bit too.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you.
What,
and
you were
I
crying?
What? No, like I was listening to sad music and shit, man. Like that was like the XXX Tentacion
Are you
era.
like really like ooh?
No,
Oh.
I don't cry with no bitch. And when I was done, kicked the joint, fucking stamped it out, started walking up my street. It's fine. Walking up my street. I'm like hearing noises. I'm like getting super fucking paranoid. I'm hearing noise. What the fuck was that?
What?
And then there's this fucking tree, man. I swear to God, if you go and look at the tree, it looks like it's got a face, and one of its eyes has a fucking like one of those in its eye, like fucking chopped. And it sketched me the fuck out because like it was the first time I actually noticed it. It sketched me out so bad. I ran home. Yeah, I ran home. And I looked up on my phone, yo, how do you end a bad weed trip? And it was like, okay, take a 30-minute cold shower and then go to bed. And I was fucking tweaking the rest of the night. And then I called Brennan. I was like, yo, what the fuck is in your weed, man? You got fucking acid-laced shit or something? I'm seeing and hearing shit. Oh, man, it was not a good night for me.
We should give it to Evan
Evan, let's go.
He wasn't even at LCO.
I have a story where we were swimming in a lake, and yeah.
Oh, is there your bring to the cottage?
Well, we can just mix it up. It doesn't matter. We don't have to go in order.
Okay, we'll just say we're doing the cottage.
Yeah, but let him finish.
Yeah. So just like we were at the lake, and our friend was like sleeping on the beach. So like, we had to go 5 times to see if he'd come, but he was like slumped, toast. He ate like 30 nuggets. But like me, Tommaso, Dan were in the lake swimming. These waves were getting really big, and we were like, "Fuck, it's getting really big." And like Dan's, yeah. And then we were then I guess we were just like hanging out, and then Tommaso was like, "Oh, let's get some fucking birds," and we are just like chasing birds around. And then at the end, we were like walking out. Tommaso, like, there's a huge ass wave that was like way above my head, and I'm like 6'3", and it's like it fucking crashed down. And me and Dan look around, we're like, where the fuck is Tommaso? and then like you're gone, and you pop out of the fucking like lake because you got sucked under by the fucking wave, and then another big wave like that is coming, and then you fucking put your hand out to fucking pull you out. It's like you almost fucking died.
Wait.
Yeah, my stamina bar was like
Wait, what
real
happened?
depleted.
Yeah. The waves were crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Fucking, we went out what 10 feet most,
Yeah.
and then like 10 minutes later we were out like 20, 30 feet.
Yeah. And the
And
waves are insane.
I was struggling to swim back, man. Like it was fucking nuts. Cause those things, they just fucking come,
The undertow.
and they fucking suck you back, and not in a good way.
The undertow.
Yeah. Yeah, cottage stories, boys. What's fucking popping?
Yeah. Sharon, you better come out next time.
Next time, come.
And I want to see you get fucking plastered.
Okay. So there was a lot of funny stories at the cottage. For starters, when Tommaso pulled up. So me, Evan, and our other friend were just sitting there because we got there a little bit earlier.
Can we just call our other friend Bob?
No,
Bob.
No,
Sure, shut up.
unsolicited.
Hey.
So yeah, basically, Tommaso gave me the text that he was here. So then we all went out to the kind of like the lane to see where he was, and then sure enough, he showed up. And we were like backing up, and I was like swiggling back and forth. And Tommaso was like, like revving it up. I'm like, whoa! It was a pretty wild entrance. It was a wild weekend. And I'll let Evan tell the next story.
what do you want me to tell?
Oh man, my fucking ego is so boosted right now.
Why?
Because you guys are talking about me.
Oh, you feel like it's your birthday?
Yo, it's
Center
my
of attention.
birthday. It's my birthday.
Where's the cake?
Shut the fuck up.
No, you deserve that one.
Hey, I hope the fuck you do. You be a damn son of a bitch, I tell you.
Wait, which story should I say? Whoa! 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 This is a real fight.
Is this a throwback?
Throwback.
High five.
Oh,
Fucking cocksucker.
I thought it was a real fight.
Just to go back to the cottage.
You talk about the ditch?
The ditch.
Oh,
Yeah, you talk about it. You haven't been talking as much.
So we were just going in Tommaso's car to go into town. So it just started out like when we were coming out. We were like, we didn't expect it. Me and Dan were in the back, our other friends in the front with Tommaso driving. And then Tommaso's like, you got your seatbelts back on? And we're like, yeah. And then you're like, all right, good. And then he's like, no. And the fucking dust is going on. We're like, whoa. He's like, what fuck? He was like, I'm like, whoa, what the
I
fuck?
started ACDC.
Yeah.
Dog a bone.
And then we're on the way back. He is going 140. I'm like, Tommaso, you know you're on 140, right? And then like you're like, oh shit. And then you started going down, but it was still like around like 80, 90. And then Dan's like, oh, you know it's like right there. And it was like right here. You're like, we're like, holy shit. And it was like literally going in the ditch.
I thought I would be able to make it.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
And then it was so funny.
Wait. It's like, it's funny because like this is like just basically defines Tommaso. This like turn right here. It's like a regular person would be like, oh shoot, I missed it. And then they like make like a U-turn and go back. Tommaso, even though he's practically already by the turn, he somehow like knee for speed or something, and then like yanks it. And then he's like, we all like after the moment we're like, oh, and then we all stop. Like Tommaso just looks at us. He's like, I don't fear death. I'm like, whoa.
Meanwhile, we're like 1 inch to our fucking to a ditch, and it's fucking massive too. It's a big ditch. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was kind of like, holy fuck after.
Tommaso, tell us a little bit how the epic beer pong game.
Well, I fucking lost both games by 1.
Well, the first one was a tie.
No, yeah, the first one was a tie, but fucking. I had it. I had you guys fucking down to 1 from like the fucking like 3rd round. I just kept getting them in, and then I could not get the 1 ball in, and then Evan out of fucking nowhere. Hey! You fucking underdog. Fuck you. And then what happened after that? Fucking mob comes out of nowhere. Fucking. And we're like,
Redemption. Redemption, fucker.
You tell him
man, that was a
tell him about your bonus
terrible.
ball.
Oh, the bonus ball?
Yeah, how you pulled it out. Like, how we thought.
Yeah, I made up a rule. A bonus ball. You can only use it once during the game. And I was like, fuck you, bonus ball. Sunk one in. Almost won the game.
And you were like chefing it up the whole trip.
Yeah. I was
What
shoving it up.
about like when you like fucking smack the ball like get that shit out of here? Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Fucking. Oh, he was about to get it in, too.
Yeah.
It's like, get that shit out of here.
Remember when you almost fucking had a forest fire? Tell us.
Oh, man, yeah.
I'm gonna tell this story. So basically, this inspired the forest fire almost because of a fight that we had actually. So it was kind of funny because it was actually like it changed the whole mood because we were all kind of just bickering at each other like, oh, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? We're like all mad at each other. And then I just went outside. I'm like, I'm just gonna go check on the fire. So then I saw that the fire was low. So yeah, I put in 2 big pieces of paper because I'm like, I put in one. I'm like, that's not enough. I put in another one, and this one like, it went all crazy. And then plus it was a windy day, so the wind just totally wiped it onto the grass. And I'm like, oh shoot! And then like Evan came over, he's like, fire!
As loud as you can fucking
Fire!
So then like literally everyone's getting like water like we're the fucking like ghetto fire department.
Yeah, this was. Oh, man. That was funny.
Me and Tommaso kept on going in and out. Me and Tommaso kept on going in and out with our cups of water, and then it was like out already. You're like, guys, stop!
Better be safe than sorry, man.
And then when you guys fucking schlumped, I was like, I had like this gut feeling in the night. Like Tommaso was schlumped in the couch, Dan was schlumped in the room, and I just went outside, and I was like, I'm wondering if the fire is actually maybe reignited. I just checked, I had a gut feeling, went outside, it reignited. I'm like, oh fuck! So I had to put it out again when you guys are schlumped. So like, if I didn't have that gut feeling, we would have had a real forest fire again.
Oh, man, that's fucked. All right, we're gonna stop for a quick smoke break, and when I mean we, I mean me, because I need a cigarette, and we'll talk about the ghost after this break.
So okay, we're back on our break, and last time we were talking, I was mentioning that Tommaso thought there was a ghost at the cottage, and he was gonna bring the salt, and he's gonna do a ritual to get the ghost out of the cottage. And here's the story.
Let me explain this. So our other buddy that was there, he crashed on the couch in the living room, and there's a window right beside the couch where he was, and he was like, yo, like something was knocking on the window last night. Yeah. Like hard. He was like, oh yeah, it was like, and he looked and there was fucking nothing there. And he was like so convinced that it was one of you guys fucking with him. And I really hope it was.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. I didn't even know about it until he said it.
Yeah. So I'm into like a lot of horror stuff. So I was like, okay, we gotta fucking salt all the entrances, all the windowsills. We gotta make a salt circle in the middle. And does anyone have iron?
And then like everyone was like dying.
Yeah.
Did you actually do it though?
No, man. Like it was a fucking joke.
I don't know. I can mistake you for being, into that kind of shit.
What, you think I'm a skunk? You think I go, fuck everything, I'm go?
Actually, yes.
Fucking ghost man or whatever? You think I'm Puya?
Whatever floats your boat, man.
Alright, wait, Tommaso. When we were at the fire just chilling, when you told Evan the story.
Oh, the fucking, my devil story?
Yeah. This is the story you've all been waiting for.
No, it's not that exciting. I mean, this is just a supernatural occurrence.
You saw the devil.
Bullshit occurs. More like.
So this happened when I was a kid. I was up north at my dad's buddy's cottage. I have my own snowmobiling license. I had a snowmobile, and I asked my dad, "Hey Dad, can I go for a rip by myself?" He's like, "Yeah, that's fine." And you go up and down the road, and that's about it. There's the snowbanks and all that kind of shit. There's the fucking the bush right beside you on both sides. It was fucking deep up north. It was pretty deep.
Yeah.
So I'm snowmobiling down the road. I'm 5 minutes down the road, and I looked to my left, looked to my right, looked to my left. Oh, what the fuck? And it was the fucking devil, man. I mean, I swear to God, it was fucking massive. It was massive. What I saw was like at least 10 feet tall, red body, fucking, I could see like the brown furry legs, like you would see like a typical, like, did you guys ever watch Tenacious D in The Pick of Destiny? No. Fuck. That's a fucking masterpiece. You guys should watch it, man. It's fucking hilarious. Anyways, big red body. No horns, though. I didn't see any horns. It didn't look at me. It was just running right beside me. So when I looked to the left and I saw what was there, I was like, holy shit. I turned the snowmobile around, and I was so paranoid. I was so panicked. I wasn't thinking. I turned too fast, and the snowmobile flipped over. I landed on a snowbank like this, and the fucking snowmobile was above my head on a snowbank, about to go off, and I was there for like 5 minutes, and then my dad was on his snowmobile, and he decided to come looking for me, and he was like, what the hell happened? He was like, I don't know, man. Like, I saw the devil, and like I had to turn around. I was shook. I was shook.
Wait, maybe.
I was shook, man.
Wait, go say.
Oh! You got the paper towels.
Oppa! Bada bingo!
Okay, relax. Okay.
Ow! What the fuck?
Okay, so we need more details.
What did I fucking tell you about the violence?
You
This
want
can't
to
get monetized, Sharon.
They couldn't get monetized. We need 4,000 views. You dimwit.
Okay. Okay, Tommaso, focus. So wait, how was it like a split second, like a blink of an eye? Like how long did you see him? Like
Not a blink of an eye, but it was like maybe like 2 or 3 blinks, and I looked forward and tried to turn around. I looked and it was gone.
Did you have like a gut feeling, like you didn't just like see something, like you actually like gut feeling?
Like in my gut, I was like, "Holy shit! What is that? It's gonna kill me!" Like
what
that was my gut. It was like,
We get it. It's your bag.
Did it?
No, not like that. But you said it like 3 times. Like,
Like
Nah, he means humongous.
what? You're an ass.
"Shut up,
We
Chungus."
need to beat him up. Time up.
Chungus.
so. Like what was it even doing? Like was it
Just running beside me.
running, not
Like,
on the snow?
Literally running.
On the snow.
No, in the bush, in the woods, to the left of me.
It was just running.
Just running right beside
It didn't look at you.
No, just ran right beside me.
That's crazy.
If I would have made eye contact with that thing, I would have fucking.
Have you ever been back there?
Haven't had the opportunity. He has a couple of places. I remember I went to this guy's house, and it was the first time I ever shot off a 12 gauge. Or no, I had it like this. I don't know why I had it on my left shoulder. For whatever reason, I had it on my left instead of my right. I'm a righty. I shot it, there's the targets on the tree. Psh, missed. That was my one and only shot, and I missed.
Was your like stomach hurting after you saw the occurrence?
Oh yeah.
Whole
Oh
thing?
yeah. I was generally shook.
Is there any other ghost stories that you've seen?
Wait, Evan, just so we're on the topic, just like just one non-Tommaso thing. Tell like the story when we were parked beside my house. You know the one I'm talking about.
You want me to just tell that?
Yeah, just tell it. The old lady.
Me and Dan were just parked beside his house. I was dropping him off, and then we were just talking about like sports or something. So there was this like lady. I don't know if I want to call her that. Was like walking on the street, and it was like looked really weird because her eyebrows were like down like this, and she looked like really pissed. Not like the typical like, not like that. That looks like Asian, but like.
Yeah, considering her age too, like
Yeah.
she should not have been out like that late.
Yeah, it was like literally 1 a.m.
Or
And
later.
she looked like she was like in her 70s, 80s. So she was walking weird, and it was just like a weird thing because like you had a gut feeling. It's just like she was walking weird towards the car. So the car is like, this is the car, and then this is the sidewalk. So she's walking towards this way. So then we're facing this way. She's walking towards this way. She's looking at us like this, and her eyebrows are down. She looks really pissed. Her face, it looks so weird. It's like you can't identify her because it's like you can't see her features or something because like she looks really fucked or something. And then she started walking. She was looking at us the whole time. We didn't think anything of it. I'm in the driver's seat because I'm driving. Dan sees her. She walks. She stops, looks at us. And she turns. It comes like diagonally to Dan's window. And she's literally at Dan's window. I don't know. What did she do again?
Wait, let me see. This is. It was even more creepy for me because like I was on the driver's side.
You mean passenger?
Like yeah, passenger side.
Dumbass.
Okay.
Dumbass.
So yeah, we didn't really think too much of it. We thought it was like, oh, that's weird. That old lady is out at this time of night and by my house because I don't know her at all. So she just like walks past the car. I'm like, okay, maybe she's just out for a walk. Then for some reason she like just stops, like turns around, and like does like a beeline, diagonally like Evan said, to the car. And then I actually like I just looked over and because she's like literally right near the window for some reason, I don't know why. And then she's just like I actually caught a glance of her. I was like, whoa. And then Evan's like, by then it's like Evan's like drive, and then like Evan like booked it.
Yeah, I was like, pass it. So then, like, get your fucking Diet Coke out of here, fat ass. Okay, so like, oh,
Stop it! He hit me first. You're fucking instigating.
your Diet Coke fucking pissed me off. Okay, so basically she came up to the car, and then we were like, Dan's like, yo, she's coming to the window. She's coming to the window. And I just look over, and she's like right at the window. I'm like, holy shit, because she's already gave me creepy vibes. So I like, boom, and then I fucking like booked it, like, boom. And I was like fucking scared. We were like so scared, and then Dan's like, Evan, I'm just driving like this. I'm not talking. Yeah, I'm not even looking at Dan. Just driving away. So we were just talking, and then we were like, fuck, should we just drive by to see if she's there? And like she's like an old lady. She's like walking slow. Yeah, she is like walking down like this street down that way. So there's no way she would have like gotten far. So we circled back, came back. She's gone. Like not even there.
Yeah, and then wait, remember? Was this the time when we did searching?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have to say that part.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we were like so shook. We were like 100% sold that she was like a ghost or like whatever. So like we didn't know where she went. She was walking incredibly slow, and she's gone within like a minute, like barely. So like me and Evan were like paranoid. So we thought she would be in our house or something like that, just in our room like waiting. So we're like, we need it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, basically the reason why I was like that, it's not like random, like, oh, she's gonna be in her room, because like I live over there, he lives here. It's like because we didn't see her, because we didn't really think she was a ghost at first. So we just first thought was like she saw us, she thought we lived here, so she probably was waiting in the garage or like in the backyard for us. So we were like, what the fuck? And we were scared. And like we thought she was waiting because like where did she go? Like she didn't like go anywhere. And I asked Dan, I'm like, is that your neighbor? He's never seen her in his life. And then we looked all around the backyard, went in his house because he forgot to lock the side door. Not there. And then we went to my house. We were looking on the upstairs with like a bat and shit, and like looked everywhere with the fucking flashlight. And yeah, it was crazy. We always like think about it.